Film made right here in Detroit. Here to tell us all about it is film critic Tom Santilli, co-host of Movie Show Plus. Tom, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, it's great to be here as always, Keenan. Nice to see you.
Hey, and you know, the holiday weekends are never just the weekend. We're already starting to see some movies hit the screen today. What's new in theaters and what's new in streaming?
Well, yeah, there's actually two new movies opening today. Both one in the theater, actually one on Netflix. The Netflix film, it's a very bizarre animated R-rated movie called America, the Motion Picture. It kind of reimagines the founding fathers and the birth of the country, but it's like really raunchy and for adults only. But that's on Netflix, if that sounds good. The other movie is a movie called Zola. It's getting a lot of early buzz. It's actually based on a Twitter thread. Maybe the first movie based on a Twitter thread ever made. But that movie also is out today, ahead of the slew of films that come out Friday.
All right, well, let's talk about some of the films that will come out Friday. There's a film that was made here in Detroit, No Sudden Moves. Tell us a little bit about that film. Who stars in it, and tell us about the Detroit connection.
Yeah, so No Sudden Move is a new kind of like a crime mystery. It will come out actually July 1st on in theaters, but also on HBO Max, as they've been doing with all of the Warner Brothers films. It's directed by Steven Soderbergh, and it was shot here, and it takes place in Detroit. So they were supposed to shoot it back in April of last year, but they ended up doing it in September because of COVID. It stars Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro. It's got actually a great cast. George Clooney was actually supposed to be in the film, but had to drop out because of the shift with the pandemic, as did John Cena and Sebastian Stan. So it would have actually been an even more jam-packed cast, but it's getting really good early buzz on Rotten Tomatoes. And yeah, the Detroit connection, hopefully we'll see a lot of cool landmarks and references to our hometown.
Yeah, you know, sort of another layer to what the critics early on are saying is a good film. This will just add a little more to it. Tell me about Summer of Soul.
So Summer of Soul is an absolutely fascinating new film documentary. It's directed by Questlove, and it's about a music festival that took place, the Harlem Music Festival, that took place in the summer of 1969, which is the same summer as Woodstock. It was completely documented. It featured many of the greatest, artists of their generation, and even up-and-comers, people like Gladys Knight, who wasn't really a big success yet, Stevie Wonder, Nina Simone, The Fifth Dimension. All these big acts played this concert, but it was never released to the public. So it was kind of lost to time. And Questlove revisits it. And it's just fascinating, actually. Yeah, it's just a great movie. I hope everybody gets to see it.
Yeah, some music history with some Motown connections there with Stevie Wonder and others. And you have something that we can get passes for tonight.
Yeah, so this is actually happening tonight. There's an advanced screening of this film. So Summer of Soul is available Friday in theaters and on Hulu. But tonight there's an advanced screening of Summer of Soul. And if you go to this website, courtesy of my show, Movie Show Plus. The website is searchlightscreenings.com/movie show of soul. And if you go there, you can get tickets to tonight's screening at 7 o'clock at the AMC Livonia. And it's first come, first serve. So there's no guarantee that you can get them. So jump on there now and grab them.
All right. Tom Santilli, critic, co-host of Movie Show Plus. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Always a pleasure, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. All right, and you know, there's never a bad day to watch a movie, but when it's hot and humid outside or there could be some big thunderstorms, those days are especially good.
Yeah, exactly.